Okay. I don't necessarily know what happened there, but I got disconnected. So hopefully this is working again. It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames yet or anything. Stream status seems live. Let me just... Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. Seems like we're good now. I don't know why I got disconnected, but we're playing, for those just tuning in, we are playing Dawn of War 1 Definitive Edition. Don't know anything about the game yet. Basically, we're just going to try to play through the campaign. If you choose not to play a tutorial right now, it can be played at any time by selecting tutorial mode from the skirmish menu. Would you like to play? We back and we bowl. Yeah. Close that. Close that. All right. So we're gonna be playing Space Marines against random. This is just a tutorial at Fallen City.
Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera,
okay, one sec. We might have to change a couple of things.
Press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now.
Press the Alt key and move my mouse. That's it.
You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now.
The backspace key.
Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display.
I'm gonna need something real quick. We're gonna have to quit battle. I need to change something so it contains the mouse inside of the window. So it's gonna be an issue otherwise. Lock cursor to game. It is. What? Off, on. Accept. Oh, the lock cursor to game thing doesn't work correctly. All right, I might need to resize this real quick. Then let me change something. Game too old, bro. Yeah. Well, that's what's crazy is it did work. I had it already set up. Might just be arrow key, the views. Yeah. I'm gonna try to just resize it. I do have an ultra wide screen though, so that might look a little goofy, but we're gonna see how that works real quick. It's worth a shot. All right, so we can move this. Two. How ridiculous is this? We gotta kind of center it a little bit more, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. I could always... That is a lot of free space. Maybe we'll just cut a little bit off. Like right about there. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with the punches on that one. We're just gonna do it like that. Back, I need to go to what? Skirmish and tutorial, it was saying. Skirmish. Tutorial. Don't know if it matters necessarily. Maybe I should play Space Marines, but I don't know. I wonder what the issue was with that. It seemed like it was working when I first loaded it. I know it is an old game though. Even with the updated everything on it, they probably overwrote code that worked originally. How's your day going though, Ivan? I hope you're having a good one.
Tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The
Warhammer gameplay, correct.
Battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate...
Oh, it's still being weird, man. I wonder, okay, gameplay. Lock cursor to game. That's crazy. Yeah, I might have to just use the mouse keys.
To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle,
Yeah, we'll just rotate, I guess.
and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent. You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can get whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower
Thank you. Happy Warhammer Wednesday.
mini-map. You can use the
I've been looking forward to this for a while.
units and structures are located. To quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so on. The mini-map displays the locations of all strategic points on the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the objective menu. The objective menu provides you with a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get the description of each. Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the objectives menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. Select your monolith and look for the Builder Scarab icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready.
Huh? Builders control
Excellent.
R5.
You now have a Builder Scarab. Builder Scarabs are the Necron Builder Unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a Builder Scarab drone. Your main objective when playing the Necrons is to revive the Monolith, a mobile fortress that begins each game dormant and buried in the sands. As you build secondary structures, you can revive your Monolith and gain access to more and more powerful units.
It's a cool
Almost
function.
all Necron units, structures, and upgrades require power to function. Building plasma generators will supply you with the power you need to raise your deathless army. Select your Builder Scarab and build 4 plasma generators. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
Alright, so we're just gonna make more of them to help him. I believe that you can do that. I'm not really sure. They didn't explain it yet. Okay, you have to right click apparently for that. The more we have, the faster it should progress, right? Yeah, seems like it. Options. So they said that they fixed the camera thing, but it doesn't seem like that's actually true. Or maybe that's just part of the tutorial or something. Scroll rate. Turn that way up, maybe. Cursor scale. Probably better to see it more. HUD width. Showing. Oh, I guess width doesn't matter. Hotkeys. I don't know any of them yet. I don't even know what inverse declination is, in all honesty. Doesn't seem like there's a way to adjust the camera more, unless maybe that's as far out as it goes. I thought they had fixed that. Oh, is that not finished yet? Alright, finish that first.
Almost all Necron units, structures, and upgrades require power to function. Building plasma generators will supply you with the power you need to raise your deathless army. Select your Builder Scarab and build 4 plasma generators.
And that one's almost done. We'll get him working at the other one, so we have 3 off rip. We have these guys. Guess yeah, we're gonna have to use the arrow keys. Put them out there. That one's almost done. So something about this game, you have to conquer objectives. I don't know if that's inherently true for all classes. We'll get all 4 of them working on that real quick, and just take that guy. Seems like he can do something there. These guys will guard him. Hold ground stance. Oh, maybe it's already inherently on. F3 is the shortcut. Cease fire. Attack stance. Hold ground stance. Alright, it's just toggles between them, apparently. Yeah, he is capping that, so that seems to be beneficial. We have another 3 we can put over here. He's halfway done with that. This is almost done. Is there anything more I can do here? Top full.
You now have a steady flow of power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per monolith. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like obelisks, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around.
Yeah.
A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. Capturing strategic points denies them from the enemy. Other races use strategic points to generate resources, so capturing points can hamper their efforts. Select the Builder Scarab and build an obelisk on the captured strategic point.
Look at that.
The obelisk fortifies your hold on
Top is still full.
which accelerates the speed at which you build units, structures, and research upgrades.
Okay. Oh, I think only one can work on this at a time, so...
Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. Note that the Necron time modifier
Turret between
on the
these.
top of your screen has increased. You should continue to build obelisks on all your captured strategic points. Excellent. You have built a squad of Necron warriors. Now we should focus on bringing our squads to full strength by reinforcing them. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Necron warrior squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a Necron warrior falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength.
What I can do here. Squad limit reached. Cannot complete units. Increase squad cap.
Congratulations. You have reinforced your Necron warrior squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar underneath each squad or vehicle. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch the strength of your squad in battle. Reinforce often to make sure your squads are as effective as possible. Now select a squad and take note of the small blue bar just under the squad's health bar. This blue bar represents the morale of your squad. Morale represents the effectiveness of your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness to fight. Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the health bar does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength.
Okay.
Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. Also remember that certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. By destroying your enemy's morale, you can cause them to lose combat effectiveness, making them much easier. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember, tactics and strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. Like most races, Necrons can build a single hero unit to lead their entire force. This leader is the Necron Lord, an ancient and powerful servant of the Catan. Select the monolith and build the Necron Lord now.
Infinite Slugga versus Necrons. Who would win? Honestly, I think orcs, like if it resembles anything close to the tabletop stuff, orcs kind of stomp Necrons. Necks are my favorite, but orcs typically just overwhelm Necron forces.
The Necron Lord is one of your most powerful units and can receive a variety of upgrades and special abilities. You'll notice that the Necron
I would vote orcs, even though I'm a Necron fan.
Near your monolith.
Okay. Is this guy just idle? Help with that. This guy's building that. These can't be reinforced more. Yeah, they can. Guess we'll just queue that. This guy is chilling. He can help over here. This guy. Oh, actually, wait. Help! 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 This thing's almost done.
Select
Okay.
a Builder Scarab squad and build a summoning core now.
Let's take these 3. Build a summoning core. Where? Doesn't matter. I guess over there is fine. We got Gauss turrets. It didn't tell me to build them, but just on the off chance that I get swarmed later.
Build the summoning core in order to access more powerful units and to begin the revival of your monolith.
There's more this can do. Do I need a forbidden archive? Like more generators are good, right? I don't know.
Excellent.
Basically just following the prompts and adding more steps so I get in the habit of it.
Begin awakening the monolith. Select the monolith and click on the Awaken Monolith icon. As the monolith awakens, it emerges from the sands and more of its ancient systems become operational.
Oh, okay, so you have to upgrade it in order to build more of an army. You basically just have the warriors and then the lord once you get X amount of things, once you build the, what is it? The obelisk on this. Alright, so do I need to build these? Upgrade. It's upgrading currently. Is there a way to like... Yeah, shift click apparently stops the production of new units. These guys are all just chilling. Up over there maybe, I don't know. And then maybe this guy can build another... Do I need... I don't know. I don't know what I need to build. Good an archive. That's almost upgraded.
Excellent. Your monolith is now awakened. Further upgrades will be necessary to make the monolith completely operational.
Okay.
Select the monolith and build a Flayed One squad. Flayed Ones are powerful melee units that are now available to add to our Necron.
Population is full though, so do I need to... Maybe I just send some people off to get killed? I assume they start on the opposite side, right? Can't capture points, but they can move over here, right? Critical location. Critical location. It's telling me over here, but... Alright, maybe I take one of these guys and shoot him over there. Computer summoning core. Probably further back is better, right?
Select the monolith and build a Flayed One squad.
See if we can pull them back some. Let these guys come and take over on that. I didn't entirely know what I'm doing yet, so. Seems like it's working, whatever. Like needed those guys to die anyway, right? In order to do the population thing. Like I overbuilt a little bit. Oh, I got a Necron Lord too. He can move, attack, assault stance, teleport. Where can I teleport to?
No mercy.
Does that have to be like something I captured?
Your squad of... Excellent. The Forbidden Archive is ready. Select the Forbidden Archive. You'll notice several different icons on the right side of your screen.
Which one was it?
Each of these artifacts is a possible upgrade to the Necron Lord.
Equips Necron Lord with the phylactery.
Meaning that
Artifact surrounds the Necron Lord with thousands of tiny scarabs. These scarabs greatly reduce the amount of range damage the Necron Lord takes. These scarabs repair the Necron Lord's body. Okay, so that's OP.
For this tutorial, we'll choose the phylactery upgrade. Click on its icon now. Excellent. The Necron Lord is now equipped with a phylactery. A swarm of small scarabs surround him, making him harder to hit and confounding his opponents. If you select the Necron Lord, you'll notice that the phylactery icon has now appeared in the upgrades area. Reviving your monolith and summoning forces can be a long process if your time modifier is low. To raise your modifier, capture and secure more strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your squads and capture any strategic points you encounter using your builder scarabs. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
What now? So, can you build more monoliths? Oh wait, can I do the thing yet? Oh, you can't just put an obelisk on it. For summoning for. Or, I mean, more turret, maybe? Just so I'm staying productive. This is a game that's about, like, micromanagement and macromanagement. So, I don't necessarily know what the best strategy for this army is or anything. They're fighting. They're doing their thing, so whatever. Maybe I can send that guy to go cap another one of these. Send the Necron Lord with them, just in case there's resistance. Hopefully you can fight them off. More going on here? Can they attack this stuff? Did they just not see it?
Reviving your monolith and summoning forces can be a long process if your time modifier is low. To raise your modifier, capture and secure more strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your squads and capture any strategic points you encounter using your builder scarabs. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Alright, so I have to capture 3 strategic points. I need this guy to go cap another one somewhere. Maybe, like right there.
Make sure to also use your builder scarabs to build obelisks on any captured strategic points. This fortifies them against your enemies and increases your time modifier. You may wish to build more builder scarab squads from your monolith and reinforce those squads to help capture and fortify these points.
Okay. this get upgraded more? Oh yeah, I guess we could. Shift click that. Told us to build a squad of them. I think we got one out so far. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm a little lost in the sauce. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Can they all attack that? Why are they just chilling? Oh, I had them on like defense stance or something. Burn stance. Unit will prefer to attack buildings. If set on a building, all units produced by the structure will use this stance. I see, I see. There's more to this, or yeah, we'll just send them over there. This guy's chilling. He can go stand by them.
Reviving your monolith and summoning forces can be a long process if your time modifier is low. To raise your modifier, capture and secure more strategic points.
Okay.
Explore the map around your base with your squads and capture any strategic points you encounter using your builder scarabs. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Do I not have 3 strategic points? Look, I have more than that.
My zeal, guide my hand!
I appreciate it, Waves. I'm trying to keep up with everything. There's a lot going on in this. That's a good reminder, though. Thank you. I guess these guys just go over here and help attack stuff. Necron Lord can probably go over here, too. There doesn't seem to be any other resistance on the map. This guy can, what, build another obelisk on the thing? Is that the next part? Did I just not build obelisks? And that's what's stopping me? Because I have more than 3 strategic points.
Excellent. You have captured 3 strategic points and built obelisks on them. Taking and holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies. You can capture critical locations, just like strategic points. In some multiplayer games, capturing and holding one or more of these critical locations can win you the game. You also get requisition from any critical locations you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points in the map that represent locations of critical strategic importance. Excellent. You captured a critical location.
Yeah, this guy.
Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them.
This is like Microsoft Sam talking to me in this tutorial.
Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles.
Alright, so these are relics.
To ensure you have access to your best technology, use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred.
Use a squad. Alright. So you can't use that unit, you have to use this unit. Just gonna all fall back on this. Artifact acquired Resurrection Orb equips the Necron Lord with the Resurrection Orb artifact. The Necron Lord can periodically resurrect all nearby Necron corpses. Destroyed Necron units in the Necron's Lord's vicinity have an increased chance of returning to life. Okay. Mass resurrection. You can just revive everything around you. Do I have builder scarabs just lounging around somewhere that I can dedicate to something more beneficial? Okay, these guys are just kill that one guy. Troops are under attack. Yeah, we're handling that. These guys. He doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think we'll just float him back over here. There's an enemy somewhere. Oh, that doesn't even connect that way, does it? You can't just run the troops over through this terrain, or can you? Only on the roads, only on the main roads, it seems like.
Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles. Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology.
Okay.
Use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred points of great value. Excellent. You have captured a relic.
There's another
You can
one.
build listening posts to fortify captured relics. You can also capture your opponent's relics to deny them access to their best units and technology. Just like the Summoning Core, the Greater Summoning Core helps more monolith systems activate and allows you to build more powerful units. Many of these new units are large skimmers that serve the function in a Necron army that tanks and other vehicles do in other races' forces.
Okay.
Select your monolith and build a Tomb Spider. Tomb Spiders are large skimmers with powerful melee attacks. They also have the ability to spawn additional Necron units. Like the Necron Lord, Tomb Spiders activate from their broken forms on the battlefield, rather than emerging from the monolith.
Effective against most unit types with strong close combat abilities. Can create scarabs at a cost to its own health, can repair destroyed Necrons lying in the field and restore them to fighting condition, and uses a vehicle cap.
Can only support a finite number of heavy units.
Is this the only?
This limit is known as the vehicle cap. Once you have reached your maximum, you cannot build any more heavy units. You can increase your vehicle cap by capturing strategic points and building additional obelisks. The monolith is ready to have more of its systems reactivated. Select the monolith and click the Engaged Monolith icon. An engaged monolith allows you to spawn the most powerful Necron units and research powerful upgrades for your Necron Lord.
So that's all cool and well. I wish they would elaborate more on some of what the unit types do. I mean, I guess there are descriptions and whatnot, but this isn't a very involved tutorial. It feels kind of... I don't know if the original tutorial was like this, or if there even was an original tutorial, but... Like, that guy can do what here? Build another obelisk. These guys are about to cap that one. There's not really any enemies anywhere. My whole army is just pushed up over here. Like, do the obelisks? I guess I can just upgrade them. We'll finish that.
Excellent. Your monolith is now engaged and almost ready to take to the field. Select your Builder Scarab and build an energy core.
Alright, select my Builder Scarab. There's one over here. And then build a energy core. Component required to bring the last of the monolith system back online. Once the energy core is built, you may upgrade the monolith to a mobile fortress. Contains research allow the Necron Lord to manifest the powerful essence of Catan God. Okay, for sure, for sure. So this thing just lifts up out of the ground and is a transport ship, I assume, from the sounds of it. Maybe I should put this with the rest of my units. See, like, why can't they build certain stuff on certain areas? Is it...
This is the last component needed to bring the mighty monolith back to full functionality. It also allows your Necron Lord to assume the terrible essence of the Nightbringer.
We're gonna send them back to help build this thing. Speed stuff up. I think I get the gist of it now. I mean, it's a little... slightly overwhelming, but it's not like a ton of stuff going on. I thought this would be a larger map also, and like way more units. I guess you just spawn in waves though and stuff too, but like StarCraft felt like a bigger game overall. I know this is an older game though, so I don't know what the limitations were at the time. Or
You now have an energy core. The time has finally come to completely restore the monolith, making it into the most powerful unit on the battlefield. Select the monolith and click on the restored monolith icon. Once restored, the monolith will become a mobile fortress with incredible firepower. Although it moves slowly, the monolith can also teleport from one point to another, passing over enemy defenses with ease. Excellent. The monolith is restored and ready to lay waste to the enemy. Although mobile, the monolith still functions as your headquarters, producing units as normal.
Congratulations. You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force and build up your strength so you can crush your enemy.
Use your restored monolith to exterminate the enemy. Build infantry and heavy squads to support your fortress, cutting down scores of enemies. Research upgrades at the Forbidden Archive to make your Necron Lord a mighty force in his own right. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until the whole galaxy has been purged of life.
Pretty sweet. Okay. I feel like that's not really the right build style. Is it like resume battle? You annihilated the enemy. Maybe I think I accidentally beat the tutorial before I was supposed to. I don't know. Research count, reinforced units, captured SPs, captured CLs, captured relics, and total score. Resources generated. That seems like an exorbitant amount compared to what they were doing, but I don't know if that's normal. Kill a bunch of units. Okay. So should we just rip campaign? I feel like probably. Before we get into that, I do want to check something real quick. Because they have the army painter mode. And I think that's a really, really cool function in the game. Does it have to be... Oh, you can change the races and stuff. See, that looks a little bit more true to form, but... You can change the badges on them and everything. Man, that's pretty cool, actually. We're not gonna do all that right now, but... I did want to just peep it real quick. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Dawn of War is the original, Winter Assault being the second, Dark Crusade being the third, and Soulstorm being the final update. This is where they added the Sisters of Sororitas, Sisters of Battle. Dark Crusade was probably the Necron one. Winter Assault is what? The Imperium of Man, like the Imperial troops. Dawn of War, probably just orcs and... Alright, so... Anything that we need, normal, is probably fine, right? Maybe I should have turned it down. I wonder if I should have just played the tutorial, like, ahead of streaming. Alright, so we're up against the orcs, looks like. Bodies strewn about the battlefield. What's happening right now looks a lot more like what I expected in terms of unit size for armies. I like how the bolter and the All the gunshots and stuff are coming from like nowhere,
Fight or you will die.
spewing out of the wall to the right. Okay, Space Marines come on board.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Ravens 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead. Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth.
Like how they just drop off the headquarters.
What a glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
Okay, they have like what, servitors here too. Damn, is there like a...
As you wish.
Splendid. The stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
Okay. Craft another servitor. Build a stronghold. Oh, we already have a stronghold, so that's need a barracks.
What is your will?
The
Put
first
that in the back.
thing we need is a chapel barracks.
Your
That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Initiated.
Gonna keep building. It seems like 4 builder units seems to be the best option from what I picked up in the last one. I think I might have overmade a few.
Yes, most.
So he's chilling. This. Create more servitors. And these guys, they can't upgrade yet. They can't upgrade yet. This guy.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
Okay. Do these guys need to be doing something more? Can they build armory? Armory right there.
If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them, my brother.
Marine squad ever vigilant. We stand ready.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I'm gonna progress here. I think 4 is the magic number for the builders. Top full. Not enough requisition. We need to capture strategic points. Okay, so maybe that's what we need to be doing with these guys.
The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Okay. Heavy weapon
We
increase.
must start capturing strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others. We must not forget our power
Fear
needs.
denies faith.
Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Oh, we had to go around. I didn't see that there was obstructions here. These guys need to cap that. This guy can roll here.
My shield.
Still upgrading. Top full.
Power armor will protect.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We
Objective achieved.
need 165. Listening post. Place on strategic points and relics. Okay, so that's just not capped yet. We can put on that one.
As you ask.
These guys are gonna come over here.
Weapons at ready.
While the enemies
Him fall back.
still
Oh,
can be
At your command. Direct us to the enemy.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Awaiting orders.
we need builders, so he's gonna come over here. Build.
Position secure.
Build routine.
There.
1 initiated.
These guys are done here.
Yes,
We're just gonna send them over here. They have to cap that. That has to go here. These are gonna fall back. These are gonna fall back. This guy's gonna fall back.
My shield. I shall not fail.
Upgrade. We don't need that. That's still upgrading. These are all chilling.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Can that do anything? No.
Await your instructions. I await
So
your.
we need to capture more points, it seems like,
Yes, my lord.
overall. Looks like there's some over here.
Yes, Lord.
Let that guy just roll with them. That's finished with the upgrade. Ops full still.
Time to hunt down the source of these orcs. They must have a base somewhere within the walls of this Imperial facility.
I exist to
Where?
serve.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Alright, so we're gonna craft another servitor to replace the one that's getting killed. This guy's gonna come over here.
Here to serve.
Build. We just don't have enough anything.
An orc camp. And look there, a break in the spaceport's defensive wall. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have constructed.
I guess we'll send them up. No, they need to. Can they just go through this?
We are the Emperor's chosen. Strategic point identified.
Here to serve. I
We're gonna keep him over there. These guys are gonna stay by the main building.
obey. Yes, most beneficent one.
Top full.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Auto saving. Alright, we're gonna send him over there.
The Emperor protects.
Alright, what do we gotta do now here? I feel like these guys have to go here. These guys have to go here. I thought they were all attacking at once. I was wondering what was happening with that.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Okay. Oh, we get the
Emperor.
two? That's a whole separate... Oh, you get allies in this game. Okay. So, cap more stuff, basically.
The heretic.
Send them that way. These guys can build a
I will do.
listening post.
Excellent. The point is now protected from an orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts on all our captured points.
Okay, I think we have, right? Oh, we didn't actually on that one. It's not captured? Oh my gosh, come on.
Fear denies faith. Take and hold.
That explains a little bit more. I had overlooked that one getting capped. I sent them over there originally, and that didn't do much for us, so
Beneficent
we're gonna send that back too.
I exist to serve.
These guys are just chilling. We're gonna just reinforce a little bit in case we get swarmed here. full, pop full. Increase squad limit. Oh. By building webway gate? Wait, what? Build webway gate.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Stand out of the way real quick. These guys cap that.
The Emperor.
And then what? Still nothing really going on here. They're just like praying to it.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Praying up to the Emperor. Alright, we're kind of just at a standstill here until that gets finished capping, and then we can build another listening post, and I'm assuming we progress after that. Seems like we're doing decent. This must be per minute, right? Like plus 62 per minute.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Send them back over there. These don't do anything yet that I'm aware of. So you cap at 6 with 1 working, so 7.
Walk softly.
He's got healing over time, it seems like. Blue must be the shield, green must be the health.
My faith is my
These
shield.
guys only have health, so they don't have the power armor shields. This is done.
I await your instructions.
I'm gonna split them.
I await your instructions.
So they're gonna go over there. These guys are gonna go back over here.
Beware the
Just keep
alien,
pushing forward, I guess.
the heretic.
Let's cover. Blue to gets.
Taking damage.
It seems like they're doing pretty good over here.
I await your
Send them up with it. You guys are chilling. I'm just gonna keep one back here, I guess. Can always produce another one. They might draw fire or something.
Beware the alien.
Alright, so that's flashing on the screen. We gotta keep pushing up on to this point here.
Follow me into battle.
Looks like we need to prio that tower, huh?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Faith and duty. Space Marines, advance!
Under heavy fire, but it seems like we're doing okay.
Advance!
Direct us to the enemy.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should pull him back.
For terror, beware the
Alright, we're gonna try to get out of the... Oh, might as well kill them first, huh?
Space Marines, advance!
Alright, now we're going to pull them back. Take care of the tank. And then
On alert, brothers.
focus on these.
Be nearby.
We're out of range of the other one. Prio this.
My aim shall not falter.
Okay, prio that. Just trying to take out the surrounding threats before we try to cap, I think is probably the best move, yeah. Okay.
Terror. We are united in
Oh, there's not even anything to cap, it's just a place. Okay.
he who stands with me shall be my brother.
Oh, wait. We can cap that.
We are
Do I
united.
have yeah, here we go. Servitors are gonna come up so that they can build on that. Is there anything I can do over here?
I await your instructions.
Plasma generator. Okay, sure.
Initializing build protocol.
Maybe we jump one of those. Squad limits reached. There's another base here.
My faith is my shield.
Strategic point. Let those guys pass.
Here to serve.
It's just not capped. I'm so confused. I feel like there's a couple of key things that I'm just not picking up yet, but
Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant
Praise
rate.
the Emperor.
But there is a limit
For
of how
terror.
many plasma generators can be built per stronghold.
For terror.
okay, we have to cap it here. I guess we can bounce back here. This guy can do what? Build another plasma generator?
Excellent.
Sure.
This orc camp has been destroyed.
Okay. Oh, I think we just didn't let him finish the last 2 times that we were doing this, and that's what the hiccup was from. That was our hitch.
I await your
Might as well position them for when this gets capped, and then we'll send them over to back cap that. Still light cover there. These things still don't do anything.
Consolidating position on the
Rally
objective.
points. Plasma generators don't do anything. Pop full.
I await.
I'm just gonna send him out. I don't know.
I shall obey.
Get a halfway point. Alright,
This
that's gonna
day
go
shall
over
be a
here.
glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
It's gotta be a harsh life, man, being a servitor. More machine than human. Okay.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Clear that first and then fall back onto this point, perhaps. I guess we can just cancel this. Go back over here. They're finished with that. Pre-position them there. I'm terrible at RTS. So, multi-management on this kind of scale is a little overwhelming to me. We're gonna figure it out. This is at least a little bit more manageable than I was anticipating, though.
The Emperor protects.
So, cap. These are pre-positioned. There's not really any upgrades or anything that I can put out to increase. Wait. With the Eldar,
While the
I was able
enemies of
to
the Emperor still draw breath, there can
detach.
Ever vigilant.
Alright, these guys, just move that way.
Yes, most beneficent one.
It's not captured yet? What the heck?
My faith is my shield.
Capture it. You have failed to capture. Oh, I just didn't even see the progress bar. I gotta pay more attention to that. It's gray, so it doesn't jump out as much as the other ones do.
Yes.
I guess move this guy up here too, right?
I await your instructions.
I'm gonna keep them out of the way so I don't select them when I send off to the next point. We got flashing on the mini-map here, so we're gonna go that way, I guess, right?
Securing objective.
It's another strategic point. This is finished, yeah? Okay.
On
We're
alert.
gonna select these guys. There's another
enemy must
strategic
be
point here. So that gets cleared.
I await your instructions.
The enemy is attacking. To the rally point.
Maybe that guy should be fighting other people.
For the Emperor.
Alright, focused fire. Cool. Alright, now I have to select everybody, cap.
Faith is our shield. Stay vigilant, brothers.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
Basically just waiting for that.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Neutral, no owner. There we go. We just had to wait for a thing to like a cooldown or something. Pre-position these guys over here as well.
As you wish.
We haven't lost anybody yet. No, apparently not. Almost finished capping that. These guys are moving into place in order to place a listening post onto the strategic point after we cap it.
Position secure.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
Move them up.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command,
Enemy is attacking.
attack!
Alright, looks like there's a decent amount of resistance here for that. I wonder if we can pull him back.
By my command, attack!
Alright, we're gonna send him over to that side. Smaller and quicker to kill, I feel like.
We stand ready.
Eliminate the opposing forces for the ground forces.
Beware the alien. Inherit.
Alright, they're gonna automatically attack here.
The enemy must be nearby.
Halfway done. Him specifically is gonna come back and
By my
help mitigate some of the incoming damage here with the ground forces.
me into battle. Space Marines, advance! This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I wonder if we can reposition so that we're out of range of that, yeah? Yeah, that seemed to work.
We are taking today, the enemy shall know fear.
This power sword is going crazy. We're getting split up here a little bit. I think it's probably best to maybe just shift left. Cap one thing at a time, yeah.
In his service. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Alright, falling back. Is this guy pumping out stuff yet? We just still haven't lost anything. Like, that doesn't seem like the normal amount, right? Our servitors are back here. We can move them up. I probably should have sent them up to draw some fire and made new ones, huh? Or would that... Nah, that might have been less beneficial. It is basically holding the point, I guess.
Taking heavy fire.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
That one's almost down. It should be easier from here out then.
This shall be a glorious
Go ahead and clean up ground forces, knock the generator out.
Excellent. This Orc camp has been destroyed. That's the last of them. Well
I
done,
await
Blood
your
Ravens.
instructions.
Victory is ours.
That seemed very linear. I'm sure that it gets progressively more difficult and involved for troop assignments and build size and stuff as we go, huh?
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel.
How did you know?
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman, and child.
Colonel, Your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Slow pan in. Mission success. Would you like to proceed to the next mission? Otherwise, click no to go back to the main menu. No. We're chilling on that. Alright, so that's first look over at Dawn of War Definitive Edition. I'll probably play through the campaign a little bit more across these weekly events and stuff. I basically got a ton of Warhammer games all on sale recently, so I've been playing through them and just testing them out and everything. I really like this one. It does seem a little slow moving for content creation purposes, just because I don't know everything that's going on here. I could be dropping like facts about stuff the whole time, but whoa, okay. Definitive is all DLC. Yes, it is. I don't know how recent. My chat just booted up again. I gotta figure out a way to fix that because I don't know what's going on with it yet. All right. We're gonna quit that though. I think we're gonna jump into. What else do we have going on here? There's Gladius, we have Inquisitor, Mechanicus. We didn't really get to get very far into Mechanicus yet. So maybe we'll dip into that a little bit.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day, the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But
I know, I always actually wondered what that quote was from. I had no idea what that quote was from, except for it was somewhere in the 40K universe. But I always, well, I knew what the quote was from, but I didn't know it was, like the audio excerpt that you hear across all the all the different like lore stuff, and they even did it for like Cyberpunk and all that too. But the lore is from this game. They're coming out with Mechanicus 2. Oh yeah, they're promoting it right there. I haven't played much of this one. Heretic, is that the new? Wait, can I just continue? I wonder if I'm in the wrong season. I don't know if it's like a seasonal game where they do different things. Alright, so... Oh, I actually have no idea. I had to leave this early, so maybe we should try to... All right, we're gonna go back to the main menu real quick. I think I'm gonna start a new game for it. Well, actually, one sec. Let me change the settings here. All right, now let me resize that. Okay, that should look good now. Apply. Good. Iron Man permadeath. Oh, that's pretty cool that they do like the death equals delete kind of thing. Yeah, I don't really remember much from this. I'd stayed up all night the night before I did the last Warhammer Wednesday a couple weeks back, so we're gonna do a new game for this. The Adeptus Mechanicus is supposed to be included in the new Dawn of War game, too, for Dawn of War 4, so I know that there's been a large shift in popularity. I think with the 10th edition of the tabletop game, too, there's new codexes for everything, and the Mechanicus got some heavy buffs. An echo in the new sphere, Magos. An old transmission, lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Amisus Solaris within the Ultima Segmentum. Search the rolls, Redditus. Gather them. Not a ton of backstory here. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me, give thanks that you will see what I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear, I hope, I have woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes, threats to body and soul. But by the Omnissiah, I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Resic. He vanished while on an exploratory mission to investigate xenostructures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis: he found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence and, if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis: peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, potential, opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos, Scaevola, not appropriate them. Themysciran Manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder. For us, it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. Dang, they're going through it right now on that ship, huh? Oh, my guy's kind of blocking it, but We're going to the Eastern Fridge, planet Silva Tenebris. I'm always very impressed with CGI and like 3D assets and stuff. How people do lighting with everything. How's the game after the tutorials? I only did the... Ooh, one sec. Going through a little bit of a lag spike right now, bear with me. Alright, is that better? Yeah, that seems better. Why is this lagging so much right now? Alright. I don't know why that... Whenever something is loading on this, it takes a ton of resources. It looks alright, no lag on your end. It's lagging like crazy on my OBS, so I just assumed. The game seemed like it was pretty good for Dawn of War. I'm not going to spend a whole ton of time on it, but I will probably play... Oh, you can see it now, yeah. I am on NVNC right now. That's why I'm kind of surprised by it. I don't know why it's doing it. I think it's just something to do with the actual game stuff. So, one sec. Okay. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears in the ground. Omnissiah be praised. We're going in. I wonder if I had an issue with this last time and that's why I stopped. Left mouse button, click on the adjacent room to move. Oh, right there. Maybe? Right there, okay. The mouse drift kind of took me away from where I was trying to go. These Xenos hieroglyphs, I know them. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Check the surrounding chambers. Destroy the obelisk. We're gonna scrutinize it. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. Noctilith source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection, immediate. Okay, so we get the Blackstone, which is some type of currency. As one of the tech priests kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open, and a powerful, painful wave of exotic energy spills out. Inside are clustered formations of rare-looking material. Okay. Go to the next room. Our objective here is to explore, collect data, and engage in combats with whatever host defenses are in place. Necrons. Resek did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge in too heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall. Consistency. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Crusade. The aggressive stance of the tech priests ensures that they will not be outmaneuvered, but risk running headlong into the fire of the enemy. We're going to go with consistency. Is this turn-based fight combats? I don't even remember. I was like falling asleep at the keys last time I was doing this. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redidus cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Finally, we can study this standard construct, Necron Warrior. Weak spots detected, none. That is concerning. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torso. It must... Do not underestimate. Gauss weaponry, highly volatile. So for those of you who do not know, the Gauss weaponry... Oh, one sec, let me see if I can... Is that better? Less lag? I'm gonna try to... I appreciate you on that, Williams. Thank you. I'm gonna try to move my... Oh, that's just gonna stretch it. One sec. That's goofy. I'm trying to reposition a couple of things. I wonder if, this is what's causing it to be an issue. I'm gonna unlock that. We're gonna do that. Oh, we put that back where it was. Lock that into place. Like, I don't think it's my V9 that's causing the issue. I think it's more so the game itself, because I remember there being a couple of issues with it last time around. Lock that for now. But for those of you who don't know, Gauss weaponry, when it does hit anything, like on enemies or even structures and stuff, it peels away the atoms and molecules, like layer by layer. So if you get hit by it, it'll just start deteriorating everything. It's almost like just melts it off, basically, atom by atom. It's kind of crazy. Alright, this is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also, double-checking cogitators, widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skultari are the equivalent of a Class C graze to Necrons. Gives me squares to move. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. Alright, so do we want to take a defensive position, I would assume? We have what looks to be just 2? Wait, actually I might need to swap them. I'll start from there and see how we feel. To move a unit, left mouse button, click within the blue outline surrounding your unit. Then you can confirm the movement. To decline a movement, simply click the right mouse button anywhere. This is him moving. +1 cognition if I stand there. +1 cognition if I stand there. I think we're gonna do that. Alright, this is... This is your servo skull, the skull of a faithful servant of the Omnissiah, augmented to be useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat and cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Send that to scout. You've revealed the statistics, stats, of this enemy. Knowing your enemy stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Servo Skull reveals HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You then decide what weapon types, physical or energy, work best against this target. Okay. It's gonna say that it would be... okay. You've selected a weapon that is not in the range of the target. Look for the weapons icon to appear on your desired target, or check the range of the weapon. It's flashing, so I just assume. Oh, do I have to? Why is it flashing like that, though? Can I just use... not enough cognition points, got you. Kill all enemies. I mean, can I just end the... I don't know. I don't know what it was trying to get me to do there. Ouch. Why can't I just move up? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Just double click. This represents valuable information the tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect CP. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the source of the CP. There are many other ways to collect CP, so look around and find out what they are. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. CP are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. And this would be... I feel like... You're just about to move using cognition movement. This happens when you move within the orange movement outline. Confirming the movement will use CP, allowing your tech priest to move faster. Okay, so maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do that. So I think I was supposed to move him to this point and then up to the next point so that I could, like, here to here, so that I could loop around and go attack that guy. And I probably should have followed suit with this person with some cover shooting across there. You've used all possible actions for this unit, and there's nothing more it can do this round. Press the end turn button at the bottom right of the action bar. Alright, so this guy is going to go... Actually, one sec. Can I get all the way up there? He's moving up there with cognition. That. Oh, I see. One sec. So I have to move up there. Now. Oh, he's still out of range, huh? So he basically just can't do anything for that. Probably taking some unnecessary damage here. That comes back online. When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square to an enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapons as they're too dangerous to use at close range. Got you. We back and we bowl. My internet died? Oh, I don't know if that's... Yeah, the internet did die a while back. Sorry, I can't see those YouTube things for some reason. Killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight but will return to fighting conditions soon. Nah, it's working, don't worry. Dealing with any amount of damage to Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. Wait, what? That's rough. I should have just left him back there. An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform one opportunity attack per round. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have, because I got an opportunity attack even though my stuff was on cooldown. Or did he step back one step just to shoot me? Alright, this guy... Reveal stats. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that every time. Alright, his weakness is here. All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Oh, I just missed some kind of content. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. That is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see the buffs of the machine spirit within the tooltip. This is charged, so it gets the buff. It's obviously going to be +1 damage. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond your reach, or our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. Okay. Finish moving him to within range. That's the end of my turn. This guy's gonna blast me. So I'll turn back on. Oh, wait. So should I get... Oh, I can't. I could get cognition. think that's probably the right move. Again, I probably took unnecessary damage throughout that fight, but... all Xenos life forms purged. Cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Okay. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose designation, tomb. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures, like upright coffins of an unknown material. Ignite. Make sure you destroy any structure that looks suspicious. It is worth pausing in your advance to do harm to the Xenos abominations. Ignore. Do not tarry to observe the works of the alien. Press on and avoid any distractions. Intrigue. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pick grabs and readings may be key to success. Do intrigue on that. They're waking up. Okay, maybe that wasn't the right move. We should have ignited. The cohort examines the sarcophagi, and note that each indeed contains a Necron war form within its heavily armored exterior. They are drawing power from somewhere. We got 2 cognition points and 150 Blackstone. Okay. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos lifeforms. It's a trap? Okay, so this is the very similar layout to the last time. Cannot be there. This is my gun guy. I'm assuming there's some kind of cognition point, but it doesn't necessarily say. Can we be out of range of their Gauss cannons? They're probably the longest range weapons in the game besides some of the Aldari stuff. Okay, no, that's actually not where I want to go. Well, yeah, actually this. What Magos over there. So from long distance, it seems like it does less damage. You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use a CP-powered weapon. Some weapons, like the Phosphorus Serpentata, require CP to use. Look to the right-hand side of each action to learn the CP cost of the action. What? Okay. Look to the right-hand side to look at the cost. It costs 2, I'm assuming? Oh wait, we want to servo first, right? We're gonna try to get the cognition points from this. And I guess, yeah, moving over here is probably decently out of range of everything. So I'm losing cognition as we go. I'm not gonna get close enough to be able to do anything. So I wonder if tucking them over in the corner out of line of fire. Oh, okay, we can just run them up. Do I get the opportunity strike now too? That seemed worth it. I don't know if I should really try to. I'm just gonna go back here, I guess. Wait. This guy is long range, so I wonder if we should. Oh, it's not gonna give me cognition for that. I guess we'll just get into range here. Oh, I didn't even shoot. Scarabs now. That's not good. I should have probably taken note that that might be a thing. What are those? What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Redditus, verify your cogitators, then tell me what surfaced from Magos Rassak's cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology, synthetic, possibly artificial intelligence. Once specimens gathered, AI theory equals false. Weeks of study show that there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Resic's data than we thought was corrupted. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with the access to these cogitator records. It is unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Alright, so that just got rebuffed up. These guys are gonna attack. Acid damage, not good. I didn't servo skull him. You've not revealed statistics for this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo skull, specialized weapon skills, and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Still under cooldown anyway, though, right? Yeah. That's gonna kill me, isn't it? 1 damage. Didn't I just try to move? Okay, it just opportunity attacked first, I see. Yeah, he dead. I don't know if there's more I can do here. I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked in this. I probably should have done a different attack type or something. more just gonna pop up. Do I get the bonus here? I do. So we're gonna go get the cognition first. Try to move as close as possible. That doesn't just kill us, right? Probably will. It's not looking super hopeful. Reveal stats. Alright, so we might be able to take him this turn. Barely made it through that one. It's so strange to me that the Botrix thing is working the way it is. I wonder if I need to disable like Botrix or something, just put a different bot on. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. This symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Negative signs of hostile forces. Seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledge, Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of the Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary source, the purpose of this tomb and why it was built. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This may take a while. Magos, if I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos. Deconstruct device, activate switch mechanisms, learn Necron language, and return later. What will it be? Always so meticulous with your list, Tech Acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way the Archaeotech can seek. New spheric interference? Disconnect it once. Possible scrap code. We'll fragment now. Sorry, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Explain. As Tech Acquisitor, Scavella left suddenly, my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign regatories. Unclear of the full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Remove yourself from the new sphere, Scalbola. Redidus, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. We've lost contact with the Skitarii, and we're covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of the approaching forces. Improve protection protocols, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I awake with the turning of
Agrilac?
stars yet to burn, life yet blossoms. Is it truly time?
Thrones of Mars? What was that? An omnilinguistic transmission, Magos. It seems that these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of the structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Warhammer fact of the day. Okay. So the Blood Ravens, which is a chapter from the Space Marines that we saw showcased in that Dawn of War intro, and tutorial stuff, and the first campaign mission. They're famous for their obsession with collecting relics. It wasn't part of their original tabletop canon, though. They were created specifically for the video game series, but became popular enough for Games Workshop to officially add them into the Warhammer 40k lore. So those Space Marines, the Blood Ravens, weren't part of the original canon. It was made specifically for a homebrew facility to be included into the Dawn of War game that we just played. Principal Xenos Warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Capture. Contain the Xenos and return it to the Castus Metallicon intact, so that it can be vivisected and studied. Fall back. Get the Tech Priest out of here. Stand ground. Annihilate the Xenos filth with righteous fury. We're kind of weak. I mean, I want to try to capture it if we can. It's probably not the right move. If you insist, Magos, we will do our best, but I fear you may be overestimating our combat capacity.
Insects. This galaxy.
I mean, we'd probably die here, I'm pretty sure, right? Green light flickers into life from within the shadows. The cohort prepares for the worst as skeletal silhouettes start to form in front of the shadows. Oh, we are effed. I like that glitch sort of transition. This is the final battle of the tutorial. Apply what you have learned so far and strive to obtain victory. 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. So we are boned. 100% boned. We're gonna try to just get over there, start the battle. They're gonna close in on us. Cognition is full. We're still gonna go here anyway, though. Basically spray and pray approach here. Got an opportunity attack, so that helps out a lot too. We might be able to kill just this one. 2 damage, that puts us at 1-on-1 with him.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Probably not much, admittedly. Oh, that's a cool effect. The Necrons are so cool, man. probably my favorite fictional race out of anything ever. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You'll need cognition points to deploy the troops. Not enough. Yeah, aptly named. Right you are. In Mechanicus, there are two types of units to control. Tech Priests, the two units you've already commanded, or troops, such as the ones you've just deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as Tech Priests. However, they are useful and should not be overlooked. Wish we could have used these earlier, huh? What can we do here? How close is that guy to coming over here? I think we need to put one, can he doesn't benefit from any of this, does he? So we're gonna try to get further away, I think is the move here. End his turn. Get one cognition here. Validate that movement. We're gonna put him over here. End turn there. Just gonna attack. Got an extra cognition point there. I think we're gonna try to make a wall. This dude's gonna fuck us up, bro.
Of Cesaragon.
Okay, so we get a cognition point here. We're just like stuck, basically, right? I don't think they benefit from cognition points. You've just delayed this unit's turn. Delaying a unit's turn will move that unit unto the end of the initiative queue. You cannot delay a unit's turn more than once. Oh, okay. Use the servitor to reveal stats. He's so yoked. What the hell? Get cognition. Can't shoot. What do we do here? Maybe we can get him away. He's got 1 health, bro. It's over. It's Jover. I'm gonna tuck him back in the corner, I guess. I don't know.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Boom, 1 shot. Crazy. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are useful units in your missions. That one's dead. Don't worry, troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priests from enemy attacks. Without tech priests, your mission will fail. There's not really anything I can do here, right? Can I move him? Just basically delaying the inevitable here. I think we're pretty boned here. I might get an opportunity attack. The damage was absorbed. Ooh. GG.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel your whole galaxy's terror?
I wouldn't be that dramatic, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty ominous. They have really cool effects in this game. You saw it, Magos. The tomb contained a Necron war form of a capacity beyond our expectations. We lost the whole squad. True. However, one battle lost is not a war lost. We will face many losses on this mission, but no matter the cost, we will succeed. And there's something else. Reanimation. Necrons are waking up. It started when Rusek stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. And we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought, until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Magos? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crisis. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Magos. Leader forms of Necrons, rarely, never observed. Potential of intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Imperative. Focus on acquiring artifacts, intelligence, data from... Hold your blasphemous tongue, Scaevola. You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archmagos Barasis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah Creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Gato victory? Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magos, the readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, Xeobiologist. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resic accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions that we are able to deploy. I will send Skitarii scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high priority mission, sire. If the threat on Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, then we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening Meter. It shows how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try to gather as much research and information before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. That is part of my humanity I've chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my Necro vaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omnissiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Acropis sector located. The tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge in a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into the substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely that they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Castus Metallicon, an Arc Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium, and it is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech priests and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left screen. On the left of the screen. Before we go on a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech priests. Head over to the Cohort tab. Welcome to the Cohort quarters. Here, you can see all the available tech priests and troop units currently unlocked. Troops units are shown on the top of the screen. Here, you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Left mouse button, a tech priest to begin customization. There are many ways to customize a tech priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your tech priests. Head to the Disciplines button near the tech priest portrait now. Here you can upgrade your tech priest using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills from one of the 6 discipline skill trees now. Is there a reasoning behind this. Like, are some better than others? It's just very freeform, I think. So, all he has is Servo Skull currently. If no ranged weapons are equipped, 1 damage, 3 movement, 1 physical armor, 1 energy armor, 15% crit chance. Call in troop unit instantly anywhere in the map. Cast a Canticle for free. Canticle can be used again later in the mission. Build a Cognition gauge. Restore all HP. That's pretty strong. With 10 HP. Restore. Per missing. You lose 1, but you gain 1. Cooldown is 3 turns. Make Jeremiah a crit. He's gonna be ranged. When you rank up, you'll gain augmentation or augment slots, skills, and body parts. Okay. Having a diverse team is advised, however, the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multi-disciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. Okay. Drag a weapon onto the slot. Take up one of your tech priest. Augment capacity AC slots. To gain more AC slots, upgrade your tech priest. Oh, wait, I have to put it right there. Where? Ah, here. Okay. So, is that it? Do we just, that's it, right? Yeah, I think we just focus on one at a time, probably. Turn to game. Mission, cohort. He's set up. There's nothing you can do with that. Tech. List of technologies collected so far. You can find tech such as weapons or items on missions or as reward for completing missions. This is a collection of weapon blueprints you have found so far. These blueprints are known as standard template construct fragments or simply STC fragments. Very cool. Here, STC fragments for items that can be implemented into your backpack slots. These give support-based skills such as healing and damage-absorbing shields or more. There are 3 versions of each item, each version increasing in power. troops and what level they've achieved. This list shows all ship upgrades we've acquired so far. Ship upgrades affect your repair efficiency between missions, the number of tech priests you can access, and so much more. These are your canticles, also known as Canticles of the Omnissiah. These are prayers that can be used in-game. Canticles are unlocked by completing quests that are listed on each locked canticle. Once the quest for a canticle is complete, you're able to then take the canticle on missions and use its incredible abilities. Okay. How do I tell who's who? Couldn't they have like a name on it? That's Scabola. Oh, they're just different missions from different people, I think. So it's only those two that are available. We're at 0% currently. Okay. That gives us another ranged. Heals 2 to 4. Stone. This has scarabs. We need samples. Arc pistol. Target does a 50% chance to miss you with its attacks for 1 round. Alright, let's start with that. Okay. Do I not have that? Why is it lit up? Oh, I see. It's already active. I get it. Tech Inquisitor Scavola, I asked you this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of the Stygies 9 or 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion, false. If objections, concerns, offense, go to a different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scavola. Mastrons 16:4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Rare chance for discovery intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of its awakening Xenos. Therefore, I'm on this mission. My role is to gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scavola? Field operations in person, suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead is optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, the tomb of Acropis. Commence immediately. Given the reports from the tomb of Acropis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, but you will first have to kill them. My talents, dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priest, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scavola. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, my fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Mag. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect the Necron technology has on human flesh. Necron combat tactics, weaponry, capabilities illuminated. Study required. Say a prayer. Salvage what you can from the dead after it's a waste. Okay, we got cognition points. Scarabs, not individual constructs, but resources of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is a form of Necron construct. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. This increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in a tomb, the harder the mission becomes. I did not know that prior to coming back around to this other room. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. One of the Necron war forms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if about to disappear. I'm gonna extrapolate it. A single port designed for Necron Canoptech creature extrudes from the device. Power on, power off? That wasn't good. A single port design, yeah, okay. Extra Necrons are in this battle. Desirous of knowing what purpose the chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with the glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap up from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Slow and steady. Awakening increased by 1. Initiative increased. Alright, so we chose this one last time. It appears as if that might be the symbol that we're after, at least in this tomb. Very good. I love that transition so much. Okay, so 2 warriors. Cognition points there. This is ranged. So that one doesn't giving symbols as if I can get cognition from it. We're gonna start that one there. I'm gonna move into position. I should be able to. Cognition. Confirm. Got scared. I don't know if I should have done that, but okay. Seems like it worked all right. All right, let's go get stats. 7 health. if there's gonna be any point. Go ahead and move him up. Oh, that's out of range. Ooh, 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 ooh. Back around. Right? He doesn't get opportunity attacks though, right? He's gonna draw fire. Dang, that did a lot of damage. Alright, we have scarabs starting. Oh, this seems a little unfair, right? Like, we get cognition, reveal stats here. I think back here is better. What an opportunity blow on that. I don't know if that's gonna really help us here. He's done anyway, right? Yeah. That's gonna hurt. Parry him. Okay. One, two, okay. You've killed a Necron unit with a critical hit. When you critically kill a Necron, they're unable to activate the reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from the battle. And get more cognition here. Actually, one sec, we're gonna go here and turn. This guy's basically fully repaired. I think I can get a scan on him. Do I need to scan him again? Get the cognition point. Got 8 health. I don't know if we should move closer to other things. I feel like further back is better. That's in. Taking a gamble here. They're just gonna repair that, I think. My goal is to fill the cognition gauge so I can use the machine spirit extra Necrons in the battle. That's probably not great. Okay, so we're actually faring a little bit better than I had anticipated originally. Check the stats on that. I think what I want to do is just get into position and blast him again with this. One shot, one kill him, right? Is that a win for us? Awesome. The way that started out, I was not sure if we were going to be able to swing that. Circumstances evaluation. Confirm disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Take pick grabs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Is there not music in the game? Are you not hearing the music from the game? One sec, let me check that in just a moment. I thought that there was... It seemed like it was picking up beforehand, right? There's music from inside of the game. Alright, we're gonna archive that. Necrons employ teleportation technology and weaponry. Calculating desire. Live targets for evaluating effects of gauss fire on human body. Conjecture. Most illuminating. We got a noise reductor. Reveals all enemy statistics in a circular area, so it's like a mass stat reveal. It's more atmospheric. Gotcha. 1 second then. Mission complete. Cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of the Necron remains and is illuminating itself. We're gonna just skip past all this. So many prompts in this game. Not that I mind the reading so much, but a gameplay action perspective. Alright, what did we get for rewards? An arc pistol. It's a cone area attack. Once it hits a target. No, you have a fair point. Maybe I'll turn off some of the atmospheric stuff. I do have a large collection of the sound libraries from the various games, but I don't know how copyright stricken that might become. I know Warhammer is extremely protective of their IP, but during gameplay of a game, I don't think it would matter. Yeah, but you can't just play music either if it has copyright attached to it. Otherwise, your VODs get copyright stricken, and then they eliminate all the noise from it, which cuts out audio content for vocals and stuff as well. You're typically pretty limited to either playing non-copyright music that's royalty free, or you can play music from the game that you're playing, from my understanding. Live stream isn't that bad. Yeah, who owns the music? I have like all of the soundtracks from the games. I could play like the Darktide one, but is that, I just don't know. Yeah, it costs money sometimes. I do actually have some, but it's kind of hard to set up right at this moment. Yeah, and game music, wouldn't that be? It's Warhammer, dude. I don't know. They straight up, like, you know how you can report people for tax fraud and like you get a reward for it? Warhammer does basically the same thing with anything Warhammer related. Cans of the Craft. The next physical attack damage will deal 3 physical. Though they flee and cower from us, the unrighteous shall find nowhere beyond our reach. Alright, settings. Yeah, isn't it? It's wild, isn't it? Here, one sec. Let me see, real quick. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Snitch 20 times, get a free codex, dude. I think it's, I low-key think it's less than that. I don't know what the whole reward system is, but it's people get reported pretty frequently for Warhammer content, IP, copyright strikes. They come to your house and black bag you, from what I hear. B for Vendetta. File Explorer. It is local disk, program files, Steam. Alright, I will try to do this. Alright, now let me test talking over it. Can you guys hear decently? I have audio ducking on, so hopefully it's not too drastic. Does that sound a little bit better? Decent. augments. Okay. I guess. Look at this. Equip that. Equip that. Oh, need more augment slots. So this guy just basically needs to level up, apparently. Two HP, 1 physical armor, 3 HP, 1 physical armor, 2 HP, 3 movement. Okay. Oh, it doesn't just autoplay to the next one though, so 1 second. I called you here, Lector Dogmatus Videx, because your knowledge of spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing. I have so many works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrievement. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Waste of resources, insufficient use, augmentic pay for improvements. Xenos' tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Agrilak. Most poetic, Lector Dogmatus, your thoughts on how to proceed? I shall take my cues from the writings of Archmagos Veneratus Hereticus. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly, Magos. With your assistance, the Omnissiah's work shall be done. Halt Subdomina. The censor servitor is a delicate piece of machinery. It is ill-suited to hostile territory. Avalornians 591, fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. It must be escorted on its sacred duty. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks the lives of our personnel. If the spiritual integrity of the mission truly is at stake, Subdomina Kepra, it is worth the risk. And I assure you it most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Kepra. If you are ever to be a Dominus, I must show you how to command. My gratitude, Magos. The Xenos corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of the enemy. Very well, his will be done. Winds of Change, deployment number 2. Starting point is way back here. I like the plus symbol thing going on, but I think that we don't want to dally too much. I think we're just gonna rip right through it. This is no good, Magos. No good at all. The Xenos corruption takes physical form in this murky fog. Can anything be done? The noisome miasma of fumes from the Xenos machinery in this area is masking the servitor's sacred incense. Pray. Thus the machine god answers our prayers. Exaltations 49. The Lord of Mars is with us in the dark, even if thou knowest it not. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. I feel like it's this one. Container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the sealant, or the H sealant used to contain the treasure within. Presence has been detected. This is non-standard behavior and speaks ill of the menials whose task it was to maintain this machine. Maxims of Amalanth 5:12. Beware the deviance of thine own tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel. In a synthesized voice, it attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. We will never know who tampered with this machine. If all is right, he suffered punishment for his heresy long ago. Target a troop for its nest-based attack, gains 1 damage and 25% critical strike chance. Soup! You killed the soup? Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're going to get soup. You just saluted, I don't know. You saluted the soup. I didn't know what was going on. Very good. Extra Necrons in the battle. Two warriors there. Alright. Seems like there's a lot of cognition, but there's gonna be enemies pooling from outside of these resources as well. How far out are they? Start him there. Him there. Him there. He gets to move first? Are you serious? That's a tragedy. I guess just move him over there. I mean, what are the odds that that's a trap, right? Like, opportunity strike on him. What? target the one closest to us first. 1.5 meters. Not worth. And here. Ah, such is life. Another time, perhaps. Tomorrow and Friday, I think I start a little bit later, so maybe we can sync up. I'm due on a kick for that. Not enough cognition points to use that? What? That's insane. Didn't I grab multiple cognition points? Alright, well. I appreciate the forethought though, Alter. Thank you so much. We're just gonna keep him chilling over here, tucked away. Get the stats on him. He has 2 armor. I don't see any of those things that spew out the scarabs, so... Oh, we can't hit. So we have to shoot there. Does a ton of damage because of that crit. Oof. The second one. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, so maybe we have a chance here with this. Man, I guess right here. Oh, did you just... I don't get to move him, though? That's crazy. I don't know if we're gonna win this now. That's pretty effed up. Attack or not? That's so rough. I think we're just gonna lose this. Yeah, I goofed this whole fight pretty badly. Maybe the acid will get him. I don't know. Gonna move away, I suppose. Gonna shoot at some point, but we have a good amount of movement speed on this. How's my day been and how's the game? This game is, I don't know if it's really something I enjoy so much as I probably will Dawn of War. Dawn of War just has a very slow start until you learn it, so I wanted to put something with a little bit more action or engagement on it. I think this is the kind of game where like you you have to really calculate like strategy, and it's like turn-based and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the turn-based games, unless they're actually on tabletop. I just feel like a lot less involved in it. And there's a lot of like prompted reading stuff, like this and Damon Gate are both like that. So I'm not like upset with the game or anything, but it's not very action content based or anything. And then same thing with Dawn of War. Like while you're learning the ropes of it, it's just not a great game for viewing. The narration thing in the tutorial is kind of crazy. My day's been great outside of all that though. Like it's not like this is a bad stream or anything. I just a lot less fast moving than I thought it would be is all. It's just the two there. I guess we don't need to do that. We're kind of just stuck. I think we just lose here. The guy can't do anything. He's just getting ganged up on now. The way I placed my units to begin with on this one, I had both of my guys who I thought had priority, like faster movement speed or would start the turn first, blocking the way that my guy who's like the meat shield had to go. So yeah, it's not what I planned. Not bad or anything. I'm just gonna run up on them. I don't know what else to do. There's just like no, you don't generate oh my god. I'm gonna get boned by both of these guys. They're both gonna hit me. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I need to go get all of these cognitive points that are basically dead. And it's gone. My YouTube chat's still doing that thing too, where every like once in a while I can't see any of the messages, but then it'll jump up and spawn like all of them for the last hour. I don't know what's going on with that. So we did get a nice mechanical melee guy. I think we're gonna save there. We can delete all of these. Oh. Alright, and I think we're gonna try one more game real quick while we have a little bit of time. Oh, there it is. There's all of my chats for the last hour. So goofy. Isn't that weird? I have no idea why that happens, and then they just immediately disappear. So I don't know. I tried re-updating Dream Elements and the chat doc for it. I can't even see it on the normal YouTube chat. So I don't know what's going on with any of that. It might be a connection thing to my YouTube. I'm not sure. Character select. Oh, chapter select. I was so confused. I was like, man, I don't know. Character select is a thing. I thought it was just the one guy. This is bolt gun. You're fighting against chaos. In this, it's supposed to be like a Doom shooter style, as you can see, retro based. It's not an old game per se. It's just the style that they went for on it, which I can appreciate. I like it a lot. They're coming out with a second one, I believe, next year as well, early in the quarter, like quarter one. The heck is that? Bones? Not entirely sure which way I have to go. Sleepy? Sleepy? Me? Actually woke up super late today. No, not sleepy. Those guys do a lot more damage than I anticipated. We're gonna go back, we're gonna get some health, we're gonna stock on some stuff real quick. Oh. Was asking because you can't read. Did I miss something? Dang, we're getting boned here. I might just be missing some of the chat stuff. I can't see it on my screen at all. If that's what you're referring to, I don't know what the reference was for, though. character, chapter. Never mind. LOL. Sorry, you focus. This is an Ultramarine chapter. I forget the name of the guy though. They tell you in the very beginning, but it's not like constant as you're playing the game. I forget what the name of him is, but he's part of the Ultramarines. Thank you for the follow. I need health and armor and stuff, dude. There you go. There's a little bit. Thank you. You're getting shot from that guy. So this all takes place on the same world that Space Marine 1 takes place on, I believe afterwards though. So it gets invaded by orcs in Space Marine 1, and then Titus, the Ultramarine, Space Marine, goes and kills all the orcs in the game. They eliminate the threat, and then there's a Chaos Shard sought by Fabius Vile and shit, what's his name? It's like I believe it's a fragment of Slanesh's power, or it might be some of the old ones, like shards of the old ones from the War in Heaven. But Titus is immune to the effects of it, and then he gets accused of heresy and gets sent into the Death Watch to fight the Xenos, which is the Xenos specifically that they focus on in the Death Watch typically is going to be the Tyranids. After the effects of... I'm getting banged on from this difficulty. But yeah, after the planetary invasion of the orcs, Titus gets accused of heresy for interacting with one of the shards of chaos and joins the Death Watch and fights the Tyranids, and that's the beginning of Space Marine 2. So I'm assuming that this is all after the fact and that chaos has taken over the planet. What's good? Hey, what up though? How you doing? Playing Bolt Gun right now. The first one, not the full expansion thing. I do own both of them. We're celebrating Warhammer Wednesday, where I jumped through a bunch of different Warhammer games that I got and try to showcase them a little bit. The first two that I played was Dawn of War Definitive Edition, which just recently faced an update. It's Dawn of War 1 remastered, basically. So I had a little bit of fun with that. It's kind of slow moving to start though, especially if you don't have any experience with the game prior. It's an RTS based game. After that I played Mechanicus, which is like a turn-based, almost tabletop style functionality. Very word intensive reading, but very slow moving action. I feel like a lot of the, besides this one, a lot of the Warhammer games, besides like this and Space Marine, are very, very slow to start. What have you been up to today? Dude. These guys just mess me up. I think I'm just getting boned because like the loading point, since I ran past everything, is just like I'm getting flanked at the same time. Man, there's people everywhere. We have no health off rip. I might have to load from like a different save point or something. I think I might have accidentally screwed myself here. Or just get good. Might be a skill issue. Who knows? Oh, I didn't see the grenade, dude. These guys just not die? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, they're not dying. They just keep respawning. So one sec. Do I not have any weapons? I don't know why I just did that, but I was trying to swap weapons and accidentally hit my grenade button. Dang, there's nothing over here at all for weapons. There you go. That's a bit better. Nothing else though, huh? Our primary target is the flamer. Okay, some ammo caches. This game is super fast paced, if you can't tell yet. Why did that blow up right away? What? What? F. Died that time. Seemed like he was respawning every time otherwise. grabbing here. Alright, this should be significantly easier than the last time we just attempted this now. Dang, that is actually a lot of enemies, so. Maybe you just have to blow them up or something. I don't know. You have to like dismember them in order to kill them all the way, I think. Strong. Very strong. Else of note here. I don't think we need to hit those at all. Oh, ammo. Alright, let's see. Away we go. Tall tower. Tall tower is tall. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming in. Wait, what was that? Oh, I forgot you can charge in here, dude. That's probably so helpful. Alright, let's see where this leads. Back outside. Is this gonna be one of those chaos tests, dude? Those are so hard. Yep, commence purge. F. Alright, where do they all spawn from? See if we can circuit around real quick. actually decent damage. We might need to be mindful of that. I think we're doing decent in this one. Normally they feel a lot harder. Yeah, area sanctified. That's impressive. The last few were like blasphemous level difficulty for me. Whoa. Jump scare a little bit. Alright. Anything else we need to pick up while we're here? Didn't really go through grenades. I got health. I got all that. Some armor. Ammo. Which? Oh, probably that way, huh? Switch controls, doorway below. Gotcha. Controls, doorway. Oh, maybe I was supposed to stay up there to turn the switch on the controls. Put the doorway below. No secrets? Yeah, secret. Key at least. Yo. Go, doors open into the next zone. What we got going on here? Need key. Looks like that wraps up over there. Nothing there. Key's right there, okay. Loading us up with stuff, so something's up ahead, I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see if we can make that jump. Yes, sir. Don't need anything from in there though. I thought there might be a secret in there. Up we go. Is there even anything up here? Looks like there's a path over there somewhere. Huh, okay. Oh, there's a path. Just didn't see it at first. Oh, didn't mean to do all that. Jeez. Okay. We got health down here and stuff though, so snag some ammo, armor. Dang, we don't have any armor. Never mind. Back up. What do we use this key on? There's no shot we were supposed to jump down here, dude. No, 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 no. Oh. Dang, I don't know where to even go now. Alright, so that was... I feel like we're going this way. Okay, we're going up, we're going up. 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 Up through all here. Who's shooting me? That. I'm lost in the sauce now, dude. What? What? I mean, you can't jump onto that. They're coming to a close anyway, but I'm kind of confused as to where I go next after this. Oh, wait. Wait, what? At a glance there. came from. Just go. What the heck? Jump spot there. Anything worthwhile? I think we've been up here once before already. Yo. Sure. For 20 seconds. Am I just invincible or something? Seems like it. Where is everybody? Oh shit. I assume that we probably have to go to that door that was glowing red, right? That's where I'd hedge my bets on. Which is where? This way? Oh, I missed the jump. Red door went where? It's like right in the center of the map, isn't it? On the walkway. Good. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Yeah, it's just this. Launch your enemies with T. That's what I did in the very beginning. Alright, that's going to be it for us over here for Warhammer Wednesday stuff. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I appreciate everyone bearing through while I learned some of the game mechanics and stuff. Sorry for the slow stream. Awkward start a little bit. I was trying to help my buddy set up to do his Dota tournament thing. And yeah. So we'll be back next Wednesday. We'll probably finish Bolt Gun because I think I'm like more than halfway through here. I'm gonna get a little bit more practice in with the Dawn of War stuff, so that maybe we can do a little bit more entertaining of a campaign instead of something so linear and tutorial based. Maybe we'll do like the Soulstorm playthrough, because I hear a lot of people play through Soulstorm campaigns and different difficulties and stuff. So maybe we'll get to the point to where we're able to understand the armies before we continue with that, while I have some downtime over the weekend. As far as Mechanicus goes, I'll probably hold off on that and maybe just do like a Mechanicus stream for the upcoming Mechanicus 2 that drops early next year. This bolter has the vibe down. Yeah, I didn't even see that, and so I have no idea when that just got sent, but we're chilling though. We got to play some games. We got to see a few different art styles, see some cool mechanics on the games and stuff. But yeah, definitely a lot of the Warhammer games are very slow to start. This one, I was trying to just pick up the pace a little bit towards the end. Mechanicus wasn't hitting right at the moment. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in though. Let's see what we got going on for a time for tomorrow, because I don't know if that one time is going to work exactly. I think maybe like 6 to 10 for tomorrow. Yeah, probably 6 to 10. And I think we'll probably play more Morrowind, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I might do a poll later on. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Thank you for this new subscriptions, new follows and such. And I will catch all of you guys later. Thank you.